So circumventing is one of the biggest problems right now with Facebook ads, low feedback scores, and just basically you'll have $1 million business, a 6-figure a month business, and overnight can be shut down with a low feedback score, and you try to get back on, but if you don't have these basic steps, guys, that's what's going to help you come back online and successfully get your store starting to scale again and start getting your products, out the door and making money again. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Scott Raley here. We are live, and today I'm going to talk with you about circumventing systems policy on Facebook and how to avoid getting in trouble, guys, and basically having an amazing product that you're selling on Facebook, and then the next day you wake up in the morning to check your advertising and you see a big red X mark, guys, like this red X mark here, which says your advertising is restricted. And the next thing that you see is that your fan page is also restricted. And one of the errors that you'll be looking at is circumventing systems policy. And I will talk about this today with you, all about it and how to get around it and what it is that Facebook is looking for. Basically, you're getting flagged. Basically, they're connecting you to something that you're doing wrong. And you guys, there's so many ways to get connected with circumventing. So you basically need to have a clean everything. You need to have a clean everything, guys. So, and what do I mean by that is like a clean IP address, clean browser, no cookies from your past advertisements that you've had. So nothing can get connected, guys. So this is a very high value training video here because I've done it, guys. I've gotten in trouble multiple times with circumventing, and I found a way to get out of it. I found a way to basically not have that error come up anymore and to be clean of those type of policies, guys. So you really need to know, what you're doing, because what ends up happening is you spend all this time, you got a great fan page, your ads are running, but then 2 to 3 days later, everything is shut down, and you're trying to repeat the process. And, I'll show you real quick before I share with you 5 ways to avoid this. I will share with you guys an example of what I'm sharing with you now. What are some of the main things that someone is dealing with, okay? And this might sound like this has happened to you before. So definitely like this video, guys, if you're interested in this kind of training. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, because we're going to be talking about high-level 6-figure, 7-figure Facebook ads and Facebook marketing and making sure you guys can stay active and get around these type of bans, okay? So this is an example of what tends to happen. This is somebody who shared their experience on Reddit, and you will see that Facebook circumventing is growing like crazy because Facebook has a really high AI, really smart AI, and if they notice any type of behavior that you did in the past that got you in trouble in the past, they're going to connect you and just automatically shut you down. So that's why this is really important. You don't want your hard work to be futile. You don't want your hard work to go to waste. So you want to make sure that your fan page is going to stay running for at least 6 months. Your ads are going to stay running as long as they're profitable, of course, but you're not getting shut down. Okay, so this is what happened with this person here. I'll just read it to you. I used my sister's account, created a new fan page in a business account to advertise with. About 4 to 5 months, got a customer feedback score of 1.9, and Facebook put a restriction on my page. Okay, that's the feedback score, guys, and this is what I'm talking about. This is one of the main things to avoid with your circumventing, because if you're running a product and you get a low feedback score and then you try to come back on Facebook with similar ads, a new fan page, you're going to get connected again and again and again, and you're basically all your work is going to go down the drain, guys. So this is what happens. You lose your fan page for a feedback score. You appeal it, nothing comes back. Okay, so we're going to talk about appeals, guys, and making sure that you win your appeals. Okay, so that's another big thing. And you don't want to be making fan pages that are going to get shut down within 3 to 4 weeks. So, and that's what happened to this person. They opened up a new fan page, got shut down. They started advertising again, got Circumventing System. And then they made another fan page with their dad's account or their friend's account. And they began advertising. 2 days later, got hit with another Circumventing. So guys, it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to get hit. So you need to know these 5 crucial things that I'm going to share with you guys now in this video to avoid not getting circumventing with Facebook, guys. So if you're liking this video and you're really excited to not get in trouble and you're excited to find someone that actually has a system, guys, I got the software, I got the tools, and I got the method. So we always need to be staying one step ahead of Facebook. And a lot of the training that I'm going to share with you now, it's really special training, guys. Like, this is high level 7-figure, 6-figure stuff that we shouldn't be really sharing on YouTube for free. So I'm going to try to give you, the main basic things. But if you guys want the really good stuff and you want one-on-one coaching and you want courses where I actually go over every detail, like over an hour long of setting up this process, then definitely stay tuned to this video, because towards the end, I'm going to share with you a way where you guys can look at some of my courses and some of my one-on-one coachings where I can help you get back on Facebook and not get circumventing policy, okay? I've been there and I want to help you guys get back. The 5 things to avoid, starting with number 1, is trying to use the same IP address. Now, what ends up happening is that you got circumvented, you got in trouble, guys. You're in the doghouse. And you need to find a way to change your home IP address, your computer IP address, something where you're given a whole new fresh identity, basically, which is an IP. And the way that I do it in my home here is I change my MAC address inside of my router. I don't physically go inside of it. You log in to the admin panel and you change a few different numbers inside your MAC address, which then gives you a new IP address. And that's something not everyone's going to know how to do, but that is a really good tip, guys, for changing your IP address so you're not being connected by past bans and circumventing, okay? Don't use your same IP. You need to have a clean identity if you can look at it like that. Number 2 is trying to sell the same product or using the same landing page, because Facebook knows your landing page, guys. They know your product. If you can think about it as your Facebook pixel, your pixel is tracking the purchases, the view content, all the stuff that's going on. So if you got a low feedback score with your fan page, then Facebook's going to know if you're trying to sell that same product again. So there's ways to get around this, and it's very high level, guys. And one of the things that I'll share with you here on this video is you need to be taking your product, on Shopify and duplicating it, okay, exporting it and importing it, and basically getting yourself a new link. And that might not be even good enough, guys. You need to basically change the description, the photos. Facebook basically has an AI, and they're able to see, if you've been marketing this before and if it got connected with a low feedback score. So that's how you get hit, guys, is using the similar domain, similar link, which is the content, product ID link of your product. So that's why it's important to duplicate that, get a completely new link, change up your product images, and change up your description. Probably the best advice I can give you guys is just try to find a new product to market, or if not, change everything. Your domain, duplicate your product page, change your images, and make it look new and better than what it was, okay? Your landing page, everything. So number 3, guys, is creating a new fan page, which you've already gotten in trouble before, you've already got circumvented, and that new fan page, you're trying to market the same product, okay? So unless you fix everything, guys, you fix your IP address, you fix your product page, your landing page, everything like that, don't try to market the same product on a new fan page, or you will get caught very shortly, within a few days, guys. So that's number 3, is creating a new fan page, trying to repeat the process over and over again without changing anything, guys. That's going to get you in trouble. Number 4 is getting ads rejected, okay, because it's too much similar to the ads that got disabled in the past. Okay, so when you put in your ads, like your URL, your thumbnails, your video, you want to make sure you got new thumbnails, new video, and new domain, guys. So number 4, really important, is that you have a new domain. Now you're probably thinking, Scott, I don't want to change my domain. I have a great domain. Well, guys, what you can do, there's a high-level secret here, is that you can add a domain inside Shopify. So Shopify has a way to add multiple domains. And so basically, you can have a business manager for this domain, a business manager for this domain, but they're all going to the one store, okay? So you're getting sales from the same store, okay, but it'll have a little variation in the domain link, okay? So that's another one, guys, is getting ads rejected because you're using the same domain. So this is what will happen. You'll go to publish your ads, right? And then all of a sudden, you'll have the same domain, and then you'll just get snapped away. Right then and there, your account will be disabled because you have the same domain in there. That's really important, guys. Circumventing is mostly because of your domain. All right, number 5 is you're trying to go too fast. You know, guys, one of the best things that you can do is have profiles on Facebook that you have aged, meaning like, you know, they're 10 years or older, and they're not looking for identity checks. One of the big things now is that Facebook's always checking your identity. They want you to upload your ID, your passport, so then they can trust you, right? So profiles that are 10 years or older, a lot of times you don't get identity checks. You don't get, you don't get stopped all the time. So one of the best things I can share with you guys is if you want to go fast, don't go fast on new profiles that hasn't been verified yet with identity. So you're looking for older profiles that aren't going to basically block you and stop you for going too fast. All right. So those are some of the main basic tips. If you guys are interested in learning more or having a one-on-one coaching call where I can help you set up a system, guys, what software to use, what proxies to use, what is actually the process of warming everything up. Should you use a friend's profile or your parents' profile, or should you make a new profile? And all of those work, okay? But there's a process, guys. One of the worst things that you can do is set up a profile, right? And you guys got it all set up, and then you log in with your same IP address, okay? That is like circumventing, okay? So that's just a basic rule that a lot of people don't know about, okay? And a lot of times they might think, oh, well, using a proxy is going to work. But guys, I'm telling you this, a lot of proxies don't work on Facebook because Facebook doesn't trust not a residential IP address. So these are little secrets, guys, that you need to have a system, and you need to have a bulletproof way to come back, because a lot of the energy that you're putting into your store and you're putting into your ads will go down the drain, guys, if you don't have something set up. And I'm telling you, it's going to waste your time, it's going to waste your energy, and it's going to burn you out. So circumventing is one of the biggest problems right now with Facebook ads, low feedback scores, and just basically you'll have $1 million business, a 6-figure a month business, and overnight can be shut down with a low feedback score. And you try to get back on, but if you don't have these basic steps, guys, that's what's going to help you come back online and successfully get your store starting to scale again and start getting your products, out the door and making money again. So guys, I hope I can help you out. Definitely like this video, subscribe to this channel, and let's not get in trouble with Circumvent again. Take care. Bye-bye.